Hi, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I have a fun Easter story to share with you today, and that is because Easter is just 2 days away. Today is Friday, and Easter is on Sunday. So if you celebrate Easter, it's coming up in 2 days. So the book I have to share with you today is Tiny the New York Easter Bunny. And I like this book because it is about Easter, but it's also about being yourself. And at the Sarah Marie School, we know that one of our mottos is to be you. We have our saying, be kind, be brave, be you. So this book is really good to talk about being yourself. Um, if we look at the cover of this book, we see right here, this is Tiny. His name is Tiny, and he doesn't look like your typical Easter bunny. He looks a little bit different. He kind of looks like an elephant, doesn't he? Well, that's because he is an elephant. So let's read this story and see what Tiny the elephant is doing dressed up as the Easter bunny. Let's begin. So this is Tiny the New York Easter Bunny. Written by Eric James and illustrated by Sarah Sanchez. One bright Easter morning, while out for a jog, Tiny hears, "Help! I'm stuck in a log." He scratches his head thinking, who could that be? It sounded like Fluff. I had better go see. Fluff's in a log with her feet in the air. "Hey, Fluff, what on earth are you doing in there?" A sad little voice from an echoey space says, "I thought this would make a good egg hiding place." "You poor Easter bunny," says Tiny while giggling. "I'll get you back out. Just hold tight and stop wriggling." So this is Fluff the Easter bunny, and she's stuck in a log. Tiny the elephant is gonna help her. Tiny pulls hard, using all of his might. He tries and he tries, but his friend is stuck tight. "My eggs," sighs poor Fluff. "Who'll deliver them now?" "I'll do it," says Tiny. Fluff laughs and asks, "How?" "Don't worry, dear Fluff. Leave it all up to me. I watched you last Easter. How hard can it be?" So Tiny the elephant is going to help Fluff and deliver the Easter eggs. "This bunny looks funny. Yes, something is wrong. His feet are too big and his nose is too long. His skin isn't furry, it's wrinkled and rough. His tail is too thin and it's not made of fluff." Well, of course it's not. He's an elephant. He's not a bunny. "He's traveled through Yonkers and White Plains already. He's all out of puff and his legs feel unsteady." What emotion do you think Tiny is feeling? Take a look at his face. He's feeling pretty exhausted, wouldn't you think? Tired, maybe a little overwhelmed. He hops, then he stops. Then he hops a bit more. Then he stops all the hopping and flops to the floor. Kaboom! There he is. He's tired. "Hello!" squeaks a mouse in his fake bunny ear. "Oh my, how you've grown since I met you last year. I'm Marvin, remember? You're running quite late. I'll help if you like." Tiny nods and says, "Great." So this mouse named Marvin is going to help him. He's trying to deliver all those Easter eggs for Fluff, remember? They hit New York City, rushed through the streets, delivering handfuls of chocolatey treats. Next, Troy, and then Buffalo. Albany, too. Albany, that's near us. There's not much time left, but there's so much to do. "Speed up," Marvin squeaks. or we'll finish too late. Dig under that hedge and hop over that gate. Well, elephants don't really dig under things and hop over things, do they? This Syracuse house has a fence all around. Poor Tiny tries digging down into the ground, but the hole is too small or his body's too big. How odd, Marvin thinks. I thought bunnies could dig. Well, bunnies can dig, but is Tiny a bunny? Mm-mm. This Mount Vernon house has a really high wall. Jump up, Marvin squeaks. Come on, give it your all. So Tiny jumps up, but comes down with a thump. How odd, Marvin thinks. I thought bunnies could jump. There's something not right, Marvin says. Let me see. He scratches his chin and thinks, what could it be? I bet you know. Marvin's like, he doesn't seem the same as last year. You're not very fast. Well, just look at those legs. You're not very careful. You've cracked half the eggs. You do not have whiskers. You're no good at hopping. Those ears look quite fake, and that's no bunny dropping. Uh-oh. Aha! Now I've got it. He jumps to his toes. No bunny is born with a trunk for his nose. I think Marvin's starting to figure it out. He's like, you're not a bunny. Tiny starts crying. He wails, yes, it's true. I thought I could do the things real bunnies do. Don't worry, it's fine, Marvin squeaks, being nice. Do you mind if I offer a little advice? You need to start using the talents you've got. Be proud to be you. Don't be something you're not. What talents, says Tiny. What things can I do? He blows his big nose and then, achoo! Eureka, squeaks Marvin from high in a tree. That wonderful big trunky nose is the key. It's strong and it's long. It can pick things up too. It's perfect for seeing this Easter job through. We'll put it to work just as soon as we can. Let's head down to Rochester to test out this plan. So now he's starting to realize things about himself and what he has to offer and what he's good at. This house has a fence and this house has a wall. But with Tiny's big nose, there's no problem at all. His long nose lifts up, reaches over the top, and he drops an egg down on the lawn with a plop. And look at the hole in this fence. That'll do. There's room for an egg and a trunk to fit through. So he put his trunk through the fence to hide the Easter egg. Now the job seems quite easy. Well, that's how it goes when an elephant uses his brain and his nose. But daylight is breaking. The sun starts to rise, and home after home stands in front of their eyes. I don't think we'll make it, squeaks Marvin. Oh dear, hang on, Tiny shouts. I've a marvelous idea. He sucks all the Easter eggs into his nose, and when his trunk's full, he takes aim, then he blows. Pretty clever. Look at those eggs blasting out of his trunk, landing on lawns with a thunk, 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 thunk. So all the eggs are coming down into the different lawns. The baskets soon empty. We did it! Hooray! Come on, let's help Fluff. Oh, I hope she's okay. He finished the job, and he did it the way that was best for him. Hey, Fluff, Easter's saved. I will get you out now. Thank you, shouts Fluff. But You'll get me out. How? She's still stuck in the log. At the side of the pond, Tiny dips in his trunk. He drinks and he drinks till the water's all drunk. And using his nose as a huge water hose, he blows through the log. Look at Fluff. Up she goes. Pop, right out of the log. Now Tiny's really thinking. Happy Easter, New York! Wow. Great job to Tiny. See, friends, when he did it the way that he knows how to do it, and he thought about what he is, he's an elephant. He's not a bunny. And that's when things really worked out. So remember, just because you do things differently than somebody else doesn't mean it's the wrong way to do it. It's just how you know how to do it. So think about the things. Think about it. I bet your moms and dads are a lot taller than you, so they can probably reach higher shelves than you. But that's okay. You can figure out how to do things a different way. And I bet there's something that you're good at too, that maybe your moms and dads can't do. We all have our own special talents. So remember that. I hope you guys have a very happy Easter. Think about Tiny, the Easter, I was going to say the Easter bunny because he's dressed up as one. Think about Tiny the elephant this Easter and how he helped Fluff. And I want you to do something this Easter to help somebody else. Have a great Easter, everyone, and a great weekend. Bye.